Welcome to the Lakers versus Denver Nuggets basketball game. I'm your host, Joe Soro. Tonight, Gerald is out for the evening, or for now. Ooh, Kevin Harlan is announcing. That's always a good thing. Hey, cool bro. How you doing, bruh? So you were born September 8th, 2009, huh? All right, guys, just in case you guys weren't on the telecast earlier today, this is the first time the Lakers have played Denver with the Mamba jerseys since game 2 of the Western Conference Finals in 2020. And we all know how that ended. What do you mean January 16th? What the hell's the 9809 mean? Nice. Oh, you got to make that, dude. Really? Hey, FFL24, how you doing, bud? Yeah, you had AD running to the You had AD running to the basket. What the hell were you doing passing to Austin there, LeBron? Come on. Made that harder than it should have been. Really? This team's execution is so puzzling. Good one, cool bro. FL24, are you watching how this offense is running? You really think this team's going to the Western Conference Finals? Darvin Ham decides to start Max Christie. That's how smart he is. Indeed, FL24. What's sad is they're playing decent defense, but their offense is so horrid. Their execution, their passing lanes, their decision making, their shot making ability, just terrible. Dead legs. They've been off 2 days, but they have dead legs. Always an excuse. They should call themselves the LA Excuses. Come on, guys. Was that a pass? Yeah, I can see it. The Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant. And they've been doing that, Z. It's just their offensive execution is just. Defense is about effort. They've shown effort the last month, but their execution on offense is just not. They got to figure out a freaking something there. No, they've been good there, Z. Getting into the passing lanes and things like that. No, they've done good there. It's just that you gotta. They look like they haven't played offense ever. Looks like Mustafar. Cool, bro. Well, that deserves fire there, bud. Nice block. I don't know if it would have mattered FL 24, but that's all they know. It's look, I can't keep harping on this, but there's this guy doesn't know how to coach. He doesn't know. He just doesn't know how to coach. They'll double on anything against anyone for no reason sometimes. This guy is smoking you guys, yet you don't. It's not gonna work, guys. The talent cannot outweigh a incompetent coach and his system. I don't know what that means, Alan. There's no such thing as Max is a better starter in any world we live in. Like I said, that's not true based off performance. That's a nice view. Laker girls. Yeah, she did. She really did.
Blue.
You sure you want to watch this, Stone?
No,
It's bad.
is it?
Yeah.
It's the Nuggets and the Lakers. So we should probably expect this for the rest of the season.
That's what they drew up at the timeout? The only time I get depressed is when it involves the Lakers. Am I doing something right here? Because
Little shot. The offense is humming. AFL 24 didn't get my hopes up today. Yeah,
Reggie Jackson. I don't hear his name anywhere, anytime, except when he plays the Lakers. Okay, make a fucking layup. You're right there. How the fuck did you miss that?
Can't be doing this on Kobe's statue night. This is ridiculous.
I have that same pit in my stomach I used to feel when I used to watch the 16 and 17 teams. How's that possible?
Those teams were better, apparently.
Man, what's with the skipping of this video?
Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go.
I didn't see it because it keeps fucking skipping.
Oh, really? Ooh, what a putback.
Nice.
Good second jump.
He did. I'm glad he did it, just so you can see a pissed off Mike Malone. There, you got your call back. There, stop whining now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, totally illegal, but I'm glad it happened. Mr. Randy Watson, yeah. Wait, I can't push him while he's under there?
I don't know how he's in the league, honestly. It's absolutely insane to me. These guys stick, though, that have the great locker room connotation surrounding them.
Travel? Oh God, look how this. Do these guys run any set plays, Stone?
No, they
On a
don't have
break?
one. They don't have one. That's the issue. Since we got Darvin Ham, my whole thing is we don't have an offense. Like, that's been my whole problem with this team. It's just pickup ball on offense. That's what it is.
Stop doubling! You dumb idiots! Stop doubling against the guy that can shoot from three. When are you going to learn your lesson? Jesus Christ. Who are they doubling off of there?
They I think they doubled off Jokic, yeah. Or not Jokic, sorry, Braun. I'm mixing my white guys up. I think Darvin Ham is making a mistake if he's playing Christie and Prince. Well, Peyton Watson is in there because both of them are like the worst rim finishers on the team, and you're putting them against like their best rim protector. Christian Wood masterclass.
This guy should get like seriously sent to Siberia in Russia, not in America, in Russia.
This is why I didn't understand
What
the people.
What a fucking moron this guy is! Stop doubling, you motherfucker! Stop doubling against guys who can shoot.
Yep. And
you just screwed up the entire quarter in 2 series.
And the double he's sending is Christian Wood. He's like the worst ground coverage guy on the team. He's not a good lateral mover. So why are you peeling him off and then trying to get him to recover? PNR corner defender helps the screener. Going to the paint, wide open corner 3. And the problem, Alan, is that the helper is the worst mover on the team, Christian Wood. Like, you're not even doubling with someone that like Vando who can get back there in time. You're doubling with like the worst ground coverage guy possible. It makes no logical sense.
I'm tired of being in a bad mood today, man. This isn't healthy.
I think the unfortunate part is we're going to be like this for years. Not just this season.
I'm not like this off the air. I'm pretty happy. Very happy, actually. What the hell, man? Just the amount of incompetency. Oh my God.
They do trust him. That's the issue. I don't know if they even trust him at this point. I think they're just cheap. They can say they trust him, but I don't know. I don't believe anything they say anymore.
They beat them last year before they went on a 6-game. I can't. What sucks is they've been playing good defense, man. They've been playing pretty good defense. Their interior defense has been good. just make stupid mistakes. Stupid mistakes that rookie teams would make.
Oh my gosh. Lakers are letting him get too far in. This is the issue. The Nuggets like to work inside out. And then they transfer it to outside in once they get that drive.
It's usually a bad statistic the Lakers have after a block. Thank God. I swear, every time they get a block and it goes out of bounds, they score right after that.
Keep reverse jinxing us, Joe. Maybe we can win. That's a good finish. Hayes can stay in the air long, which is good, but he's just all the only way he can finish is jumping. Why is Prince on Jamal Murray? That's like insane to me.
Who else can they put at this point?
LeBron.
They don't want to play defense.
No. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say double, but you can't trust Ham to double clearly.
No, I'd rather have Jamal take those mid-range one-footers at this point.
I think if we had Rui double, it would work, but because he's athletic enough to get back in recovery. Or LeBron as a double. There you go. Nice.
Come on, baby, let's do this. No, not against him.
It's against the best shooters.
Stop fucking doing that!
If you're doubling, it has to be calculated. This is not. I mean, this is coaching 101. Know your personnel.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Can we solidify that Ham is not a coach? Not just a defensive coach, just not a coach.
You see how much better that was? If he hits that, he hits it. Stop sagging off.
Oh man. We can't get back on transition D.
Oh, shut up. Tulips. Yeah, because there's no system. There's nothing. There's no coaching. It's all injuries. He can't coach because there's injuries. That's how stupid he is.
Even I've always thought even like you're dealt a bad hand, like as a coach, you can have a terrible roster, terrible management, all that. You can still be a bad coach. Like you still have to show that you can make the most out of what you're given. The offense isn't basic, Alan. It's just non-existent. There is no offense. It's just pick up basketball. There's no sets. There's no scheme. There's no ball movement at all.
Hey, look who it is. Straight out of the joint.
Yeah, what happened with that? And I guess he's just dealing with the charges.
I'm still trying to understand. He had a gun and weed.
I mean, I don't think. I guess it depends how much weed you have, and then a gun. It depends if you registered it or not. I guess.
Yay. Nice. Oh, yeah. Just what I wanted to see. Just what I wanted to see right now. Five-point swing right there. The kings of the 5 and 6 point swings because they can't make a motherfucking layup.
Back him down. You're 5 inches taller than him. There you go.
There you go.
That was smooth.
That was real smooth. Oh yeah, just stand around there, Rui. Don't worry about it. It'll come to you.
Yeah.
Ball will come to you. Don't worry about it.
Magnet hands.
Torian Prince is saving their
Nice.
ass at this point.
On top of just like not having any sort of structure, it feels like they're not taught any fundamentals at all. No fundamentals are practiced within this.
Another timeout. How many timeouts are we going to take in this game? 40? Welcome everyone on the live chat. If you have any comments, any jokes, anything that can help us get through this
Probably a lot of
monstrosity,
jokes to make.
we would greatly appreciate it.
How was the statue unveiling? Pretty
Sad.
cool. No, sad. There is 3, right?
3 statues, but they haven't unveiled. They haven't shown the second and third one yet.
Is there like a second date they're gonna do that on?
I didn't hear of a date yet.
I was thinking earlier. I guess the chat can answer this too if they want. But do you think Phil Jackson should get a statue? I do.
Is there a coach in the NBA that's gotten a statue?
I don't think so, but I think Phil Jackson's probably the greatest coach ever. So I don't mind making an exception.
I don't think Jeannie's going to do that.
I don't think she will. I mean, she hasn't done it by now. I don't think she will, but just a question of if they should, in your opinion.
Yeah. There was one guy.
I mean, they got one for Chick Hearn, so I feel like if we're doing the best people at their positions ever, then Phil should get one as well.
God, I remember that day, man. What a day that was. Well, Gary A. Phil, Gary A's all. Phil sounds more coherent than Darwin Ham.
Darwinism. That's what we're dealing with.
That's the OG. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't think you guys can see it because they're on no commercial here. Diane Cannon, the OG, the last of the OGs. Gary, the thing is with Phil Jackson is, for those who thought he was just gravy training off talent, there's some truth to it, but not really. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant win championships without Phil Jackson, but they don't win as many as they did without Phil Jackson.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Nice. Jokic always looks like he just threw up from drinking.
Probably did. When he first came into the league, he used to drink 12 Cokes a day.
Jesus, what?
Yeah, he's cleaned up his diet a lot.
How the fuck? Ah, shit.
Oh, boy. Crap. This means we're going to have to look at Jalen Hitchafino on our screens.
That deserves one of these.
Ooh. It might just be a stinger. It doesn't look that bad. You never know, but
Somebody must have said it to him. Hey, get the fuck up.
Yeah.
But Shafino's gonna go in. All right, I'll get up.
Oh yeah, brick that.
What are they going to the club after the game? Dressed like that?
Probably. That's what they all do now, right? All these pro sports athletes. That's not true, actually. That's unfair. Some of them are dedicated. There's just a lot less of them. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Yeah, he messed it up.
I hope Ham just runs a real tight rotation instead of playing Hood-Schifino.
Rui's just
Not a good game. This is a bad matchup. That's a terrible matchup. You can't have Wood on Aaron Gordon. You need to take Wood out. I know we're limited, but he's so slow. That's a foul.
nah, not a foul. Not for them. Come on, man. Ugh.
We're defending so far down. We're like at the baseline when we're defending in the paint. I don't know why we're pushing so far down. They're just getting everything at the restricted circle.
The Lakers are always 2 or 3 possessions from getting completely ass raped by the other team. They have to play perfect basketball, otherwise they're fucked.
It's the problem is it's so hard to play perfect basketball when you're have zero offense. You're just trying to figure it all out on your own. It really hurts efficiency. Yeah, Zigner's saying that the positioning is just absurd. No adjustments. There we go. Good hands. Push.
They've been doing that.
Oh, why would you bounce past that? That was such a stupid pass. I see your English, cool bro. It is really small picture, so it's hard to tell.
We can't see the picture, cool bro.
Oh, there we go.
It's too small.
I can kind of. I click on it. It's a little bigger. It looks pretty big. Looks standard for high school English, I feel like. Gosh. This yeah. Torian Prince has 13 points. This is not good. Oh my gosh. These passes. It's hard enough to win without an offense, but the you're compounding that so much by turnover after turnover with these terrible passes. These step back mid range shots are not going to get you back in the game. Oh, that's just 100% field goal percentage if he's against Wood. I think the most frustrating part of all this, I mean, really, in terms of what we're seeing on the court, obviously, who we have on the team, we can't really do anything about, but who's on the court, so many of these mistakes are fixable. So many of these are, I mean, they really are fixable, foundational, fundamental things that are just not being put, you know, they're not practicing anything. And the coaching is so awful that it's like coaching 101 type things that he's not doing. My SW collection. Oh, Star Wars. I'm not gonna lie to you, cool bro. I don't know anything about Star Wars. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. I don't know.
So is LeBron saving his energy for the second half?
I don't know. At this point, after the deadline that he wanted guys moved very clearly, he's probably just not motivated, honestly. Even though he should be on Kobe's statue night. When LeBron put out the quote that these are the players we have, like that was the most blatant I'm not happy with this team remark, passive aggressive remark I've ever seen.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry for a win.
We couldn't go on a 4 or 5 game winning streak, and then they got to play next tomorrow,
Who do we play tomorrow?
New Orleans.
Yummy. That's a very winnable game.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get food.
It's no problem. I'll turn my volume up for this. Go for it, cool, bro. I'm probably not going to know any of them, to be honest with you. Oh, Phil was there. That's cool. And Fish. I'm looking. Is there? Oh, I thought you were talking about the stream. Let me see. Oh, dang, that's a lot of movies. That's probably the same amount of movies I've seen in my life. How did Max go? Max is injured already, so that's how that went. Tweaked his ankle, landed on someone's foot, and went into the locker room right before the end of the half. Yeah, I don't watch movies. Really cool, bro. No worries. Does anyone happen to know if there's a way I could watch this statue unveiling? Like, is it on YouTube or something? I missed it earlier. Maybe Joe filmed it. Yeah.
Stone, can you hear me?
Oh, Gerald's here.
Can you hear me, Stone?
God, she's gorgeous. Jesus Christ.
Barely.
It's because Joe's playing.
Little Janet Jackson for y'all, man. Come on.
I think there's an echo coming from you, Gerald.
Really?
Probably.
Whack.
I'm in the
Or no,
car.
when you and me talk, Joe, I think it's
Oh.
bouncing
Hello,
off of
hello,
Gerald's
hello.
feed.
I consider you, the luckiest team on the face of the earth.
Do you hear it, Joe?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, he muted
Oh,
himself.
it went away.
Yeah, I think it's coming from Gerald's
Gerald, get off the damn
side of the
telecast,
stream.
man.
Fine, I see how it is. Okay. All right.
Why does it always sound like you're talking from some bunker somewhere?
I don't know. It's just in my car, man.
Your car?
Yes, automobile. You know,
You need
like,
to get a new car then.
I'm sorry if it wasn't made with like soundproof walls.
It doesn't sound like you're on Earth. What are you talking about?
Shut up, Joe.
I kind of thought the Kobe statue would be like a fadeaway.
Me too. I'm just kidding. This is what I thought it would be.
Do you know, Joe, if there's a way I could watch, like, is it on YouTube or something?
Watch.
Stone, it is on YouTube. Yes.
Okay.
I had the link. I'll get it for you. I had it on as far as on our show. We did have the stream from Twitter,
Okay.
but yes, I have the actual. I can find you the YouTube link. I'll DM you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure I could find it then too. It's no big deal. I just wanted to know if it was out there.
Yeah, I'll find it for you now. I'll get off the feed. Let me go ahead and search for it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And you know this. It's a shot. I still don't know who the hell that announcer was. Yeah, bullshit, Shaq. You kiss ass after the fact. Son of a bitch.
The music always makes it worse too. I would really like Trae Young as my point guard, my pie in the sky dream. Oh, thank you, Gerald. Let me
No problem, man.
open that link up so I have it.
That's the NBA. That's the official NBA channel. That's the actual.
Are you gonna get out of the trunk of your car when you talk?
Shut up, Joe.
Trae Young's come a long way defensively this year. People don't want to buy into it because he has that reputation of 3 or 4 years of being awful, which he was. But this year he's really come a long way. If you've watched the Hawks games, he's like taken a lot of levels up. Can you count on it? I don't know, but for this year, I'm gonna give him the respect he deserves on that end. Can't he be overpowered? I mean, any point guard really can, to be honest with you, if it's a mismatch, but he's become a legitimately like decent point of attack defender for this year. Like I said, there's 3 or 4 years of him being disgustingly bad at it, so I don't know how much to buy into it, but this year it's been good because he has a good coach.
Of course he's out. What Laker this year has tweaked something other than AD and come back?
Who put the fire emoji? That's funny. It didn't really look that bad, which is weird, but whatever. See, the Warriors are finally starting to realize it, and they've had guys that I've liked for a long time, like Guy Santos and Lester Quinones. These are undrafted guys that are like legitimate rotation players that the Lakers could be signing these sort of guys and getting better play out of undrafted guys like that rather than spending $5 million on someone like Torian Prince. And they're on minimums. These are marginal moves that do make differences. Yes, they're on the margins. They're not going to clear everything up, but things help like that. I don't like it at all, Alan. I think Dinwiddie's a fine backup for some teams. He's not a starter, but he's a good backup for a decent amount of teams. For the Lakers, he's an awful fit. I feel like he's shooting sub 30% from three, sub 40% from the field. He's always been a bad 3-point shooter. I mean, yeah, I just don't really see how he fits with us if he can't space the floor at all. And bad shot selection, and he's a bad defender. No, he cannot play a Schroeder role just because he's so bad defensively. He's big, but being big like Jalen Hood Shafino has shown doesn't necessarily mean you're a good defender if you're a big point guard. If you can't shoot and you can't defend, it's going to be tough for you to fit on this team, I feel like. I don't know if it killed this season because even if they're playing decent, I don't think it would be enough, but definitely missteps for sure. I pressed the button with the 4 dots. I don't know what button that is. It sounds like a perfect fit for this team. Yeah. The thing with Dinwiddie is he's a creator. He can create his own shot, but a lot of times he doesn't take the best shots. And he can create for teammates, but he has these up and down. He can go off for 40 any given night, but that's like a 1 in 10 game, and then the other 9 games he's shooting, 25%, and then 42%, 35%. It's all over the place, but generally not good.
So I'm answering some questions from the chat. One, I don't know if these guys are drunk. I do know that Vanessa Bryan is gorgeous. That's all I know. And I don't want to think about Jeannie or Rob when I look at her.
Flea and Lars together. Stone want me to change my profile to Tony Montana. I don't know who Tony Montana is, so I don't know who that is. So I'll pick the other one. Scarface. I like you with a mustache better, I feel like. All right, I do not want Austin Reeves on Jamal Murray. I'm sorry. Nice. Do you grow that today? You got the mustache. I just read that. Never mind. We have to. There you go. We have to double once they get in the paint. Not necessarily double, but squeeze the paint. Bottleneck it, but don't fail like that. So I expect the Lakers don't adjust with their doubling scheme, which I disagree with. But that said, there's ways to make a double impactful. Doubling is literally just sort of a formula. You see which player who has the ball, and if that guy can really shoot, you don't want to peel off him. If that guy's really good at getting down the lane and starting drives, initiating, and then bring a double from a guy that is not the best shooter, and the guy that is coming towards you to double is able to cover ground quickly. He deserved that. Gotta wake up.
He has a punchable face, head, hair, everything.
Yeah. Who? What do you call it? Oh yeah, Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen's the most guy that looks like the most unlikable guy.
The refs still don't know the difference between a kickball and a ball that hits somebody in the leg, do they?
Honestly, I don't even like the kickball rule to begin with. I kind of think it's dumb. If it hits the guy in the foot, just play on, and if it goes out of bounds, it's off that player.
These refs are stupid. And Adam Silver's there allowing it to be stupid.
That was. Anytime LeBron shoots those, I get nervous, but sometimes he proves me wrong and makes me happy. What is that defense, man? He's got a straight line. Where is Gerald? I don't know where Gerald is. I think he's driving.
Gerald was trying to get out of his trunk.
Oh my gosh. Get a stop here. Bring it down to double or single digits. We need to get in transition, man. Make Jokic work. Get him tired in the fourth.
AD's been playing really good D on Jokic, man.
I know. AD's the only reason we're in games most of the time because of that defense. But I mean, we need more than one guy who can defend. Where's the hammer? I don't know. I left it. Where's that place called? Ragnarok or something. I left it there. You got to hit these sort of shots. He wants it. Oh, nice D. Good D. That's good D. D'Lo's hurt, I think. I think last second he was off the injury report, remember? And then last second they put him on it after they realized they couldn't trade him.
What are you talking about, cool bro? The light of God is above them.
How come your room isn't as cool as Gerald's? Probably because I'm not as cool as Gerald. I'm just a bum who watches basketball.
You
I
remember,
don't-
folks, the only thing Stone does is watch basketball. That's it. He doesn't do anything else.
Well, now I do. Now I'm gonna probably start a day job here soon, but for at least a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, I said I'm not as cool as Gerald. I'm just a bum who watches basketball. So that's why my room isn't as cool. I'll give you a little tour if you want. It's my bed. It's messy. My dresser. That's all I got.
Why the hell is this not updating?
All basketball. I love basketball. If it's not the NBA, my favorite is probably a Chinese basketball association or the Turkish basketball association. Those
Really?
are pretty. Yeah, those are my favorite leagues outside of the NBA. I hate college. College basketball is terrible. I just watched a bunch of it for scouting stuff. Australian basketball, the NBL is pretty cool. Yeah, Aussie. There you go. NBL is really physical league. The CBA, the Chinese Basketball Association, they're very fast. They play very high tempo, but the defense is actually pretty good. Turkish Basketball League is the closest play style I would say to the NBA that there is. And then the French First Division is just all athletes. Like the athleticism in that league is crazy, but they're not the most skilled. Italian basketball is terrible. Brazilian basketball is the worst. If you watch Brazilian basketball, it's horrible. Trying to think. I think all in all, Icelandic basketball is awful too. Icelandic basketball is terrible. The Adriatic League in Serbia is decent, and they're skilled. It's like the inverse of France, but they're not athletic at all. Oh yeah, Spanish basketball. Thank you. Spanish basketball is probably top 5 for me, but like at 5. Chinese and Turkish are better. Never seen Chinese. I would recommend it if you can find games on YouTube or if you happen to have Synergy. Chinese basketball is a lot of fun. It's just I don't even watch it really for like scouting or anything anymore. It's entertaining. Good entertaining basketball. That's a nice 3.
So what'd you think about Stephon Marbury when he was playing in the CBA?
I wasn't watching it then. Back then, I only started watching Chinese basketball like 3 years ago. So I don't know like a lot of history of it or anything really. I know some players that played over there, but I didn't really watch them. There's some guys now that play there. Oh, that's a good first step by Reeves. Holy cow. It's the most athletic I've ever seen him. Stone's second coolest since he's Thor. Thank you, cool bro. Joe's the funniest. Joe is the funniest. Come on now, back to 10. No, I'm surprised they didn't call that a foul. Or are you talking about what's coming up? You're ahead of us, probably. Yeah, that's a foul too.
I forget how big Aaron Gordon is sometimes. And the ability to jump. Rough artist, it's in the third, so it's not necessarily a comeback. It's just they're making a run. A comeback would be down 18 with 6 minutes left, and they take it to 5 or something.
Apparently, all the people, someone was telling me, all the people in attendance got a Mamba jersey if they at the game tonight. As soon as I move out of state, they're giving away the coolest jerseys that they've ever made.
You could just go on eBay and get it if you want later.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay for it. You know what else is bad basketball? The 60s through the 90s. I disagree. I think relative to what it is now, it's bad. In 60s, I'm speaking of more, but I think that you have to everything has to be taken within context. Like there's a reason Bill Russell's still like a top 5 player of all time because what he did, like basketball wouldn't be what basketball is if those players didn't exist and do what they did. So I think I still have a lot of respect for basketball. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, they're plumbers and stuff, but they paved the way for sure. And I think that's all relative to the talent they're playing against, right? Like Bill Russell's playing against worse talent, yes, but he's also, dominating that talent like he's supposed to do if you're an all-time great. What's your favorite song? I don't have a favorite song because I have too many songs. I love listening to music while I watch basketball, so I have a lot of music I listen to. We guard Jokic pretty well because we have defenders for him. The only reason we guard Jokic well is because we have AD, to be quite honest with you. If we didn't have AD, Jokic, I think, would be going crazy. Watching it now is gross. Yeah, I could see. I'm so much of a sicko that, I mean, I still enjoy it, but I can see that it's not the most entertaining. 80s basketball is, I like watching the old 80s finals. I love the 76ers in the 80s. Dr. J and Moses are one of my favorite teams ever made. They used to dribble twice and pass. Yep. I think, yeah. I forget what year double dribble was instituted, but it wasn't the beginning of the NBA, that's for sure, or the ABA. One song I like. Let me even think about that. I have a lot of songs I like, and they're all very different.
Craven, he's working on that. Craven was asking you, Stone, have you been a scout of a professional basketball team?
Hopefully one day.
How about Serbia? What about basketball in Serbia?
Uh,
R Bruin 10 is asking.
Serbian basketball is extremely unathletic, but most of their bigs shoot pretty well, to be honest with you. They're very unathletic, but they're fairly skilled. But they're not as skilled as like, Spanish basketball, I would say. I think Spanish basketball is really skilled. Do you think Chinese basketball can create a star here? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure I fully am understanding the question. Oh, one song I like. I forgot to answer you. Let's see. The last played song on my phone, it comes across the opposite way. "Killing in the Name of" by Rage Against the Machine. I like that song. Like the talent can translate here. Never know. Chinese basketball, I mean, they don't really create stars. There's a couple guys that could be rotation guys like Hao Wenguo, and there's someone else. There's a couple guys that would be able to make NBA rotations, but I don't think they really have stars. Maybe I'm sure they will one day, but currently I don't see any. Jokic is shooting so deep. He's so strong that he can really have no issues shooting from 5, 6, 7 feet out. Yeah, he's not defensively what Tim Duncan was, but he's probably a better offensive player, to be honest. Yeah. You need to be playing Jackson Hayes, as bad as that would be. There's no good answer. I mean, AD has to be on Jokic at all times. That's really the answer, but there's no way you can put Wood on there. Joe, what is your favorite song and book? Cool Bro wants to know.
I don't know.
Good answer. Shouldn't we double him when AD is out? The answer, Ozzy, is that we should not have AD out if Jokic is on the court. AD should be playing every minute that Jokic is. That's the only way to realistically defend him.
He's
Rui
really
and
challenging this.
LeBron can defend Jokic in spurts. It's the problem is you need Rui and LeBron to alternate defending on Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray. Otherwise, if Murray and MPJ are defended by like Reeves or Prince, one of them is just going to start getting really hot and start hitting a bunch of threes and cooking. Agree, Alan. AD should always be in with Jokic. Should be Ham's daddy. Ham's daddy's going to get cooked. I have no flaws with the bench. They are going the route of replenishing their bench with picks, which has become a new thing. Not new, but sort of a trend within the NBA. Teams are starting to use their picks to draft their backups rather than pay them on the open market, because especially the contenders, their payroll is so front loaded with all their stars, like the Celtics or the Nuggets that they have to get guys on small contracts that are, on rookie contracts. So they value their second round picks and stuff like that. I have no idea, Cool Bro, what his favorite book is.
Who book?
You, Cool Bro, wants to know what your favorite book is.
I don't have a favorite book.
He doesn't have a favorite book, Cool Bro.
No, I don't read books.
I used to read a lot of books.
Books read me.
I don't anymore. I should, though.
Hey, Gerald, before you talk smack, stop talking in secret in the backseat of your own car. How did he get the rebound from 3 guys there?
Nice. Reeves has improved as the craftiness at which he finishes. His body contortions definitely. He's more flexible than when he first entered the league.
Stone, why did Jokic wasn't in a radar for top tier teams when he went in the NBA? Did any team inquire other team before Denver, or did they find him as a diamond in the rough?
No, they weren't the only team that knew about Jokic. But I mean, it's on. Uh-oh. I thought there was an injury. No, Denver is not the only team. Jokic was known around the league, but viewed as a consensus second rounder. And he, I mean, it's unprecedented. Like, there's never been a player like him that's dropped that far that's become as good as he has. I mean, the only other guy is Manu, I guess, but I think Jokic is pretty clearly better than Manu has ever been. And I love Manu. I think Manu's a top 6 shooting guard of all time. But Jokic is, I mean, no circumstance has ever been like that before. It's unprecedented. So to miss for everybody in the NBA and outside, I guess, too.
All right, we're going to spend another 30 minutes trying to figure out what's going on now.
Cool Bro says to tell you that he's reading your book.
Reading what?
Your book.
I don't have a book.
What that. Apparently, Cool Bro's reading it. I don't know what that means, though. Yeah, flagrant. Toss him. Throw him out.
So, flagrant for not wanting someone to fall on his face.
Look at this booty slap. Funny stuff.
Come on, dude. Make a decision. Jesus Christ. Look at Doc Rivers.
Look at that suit.
He's trying to sweep him. It's a sweep. Come on, Stone. You're telling me that people thought Jokic was going to turn into no one in the history of the NBA. That's the Tom Brady of screw ups.
Nobody knew. If someone knew what he'd be, he wouldn't have gone.
Yeah, but how often does a basketball player in the NBA drop to the second round, turn into a 3-time MVP?
That's what I'm saying. It's one of one. It's never happened
Yeah, it's
before.
never happened. Yeah.
That's it's not like it happens all the time. So yeah, it's hard to compare to any other circumstance. I am reading Lonesome Dove, not Joe's book. I don't even know what Lonesome Dove is. Sounds like poetry or something.
Hello. Come on. AD, we can't afford the god dang misses, man.
If AD could be an 80% free throw shooter, it would help us so much.
Oof. They've made up exactly 0 ground. Well, now it's 2.
If you guys watch, like, the offense all the time is a 2-man offense. There's no other movement outside of 2 people simultaneously. It's only 2 guys moving. It's hard to run an offense that way. It's hard to get an open shot that way.
Why is Christian Wood bringing the ball up like that?
The Lakers. Oh, nice feed. The Lakers need to. The game plan headed into this game should be run as much as you can and have AD cherry pick as much as you can to really make Jokic tired by the end of the game. So he's running up and down the court. That should have been the game plan, not wait for them to get a half court set every single time defensively. Oh,
Torian Prince. Wow.
holy cow.
Well, even Santa Claus is happy.
That's probably the highlight of Torian Prince's career defensively. I don't think I've ever seen him make such a good defensive play.
God, look at all these people and their stupid phones.
Lonesome Dove is a Western. Nice. I like Western movies. I've only seen like 3, but they're cool. Look at this. No movement, man. I'm so tired of this.
You got to make both of these, bud. Come on.
I'm not holding my breath on these.
Shit. Aussie already told us what's going to happen. Oh, good, Aussie. Thank you. Yes. Oh, yes. Maze is in. Do scouts have commissions if picks become stars in the future? Probably not. They just get better jobs later.
Yeah, exactly. You don't get commission, but scouting is 100% a performance-based position. So if you're wrong a lot, then you're not going to keep your job for very long. And it's a year-to-year basis. You don't know if you're going to be picked up the following year. Some scouts only last for a year. Some of them, have been doing it for 30 years.
What the hell was that?
I dare you to roast Joe in a roast battle. No.
Stone isn't a roaster, folks.
No. Not a
Stone
roaster.
is about facts. FACXTS.
Stone, OMG.
Hey, Alan. Suck my grits.
Now that I'm in the South, I just tried grits for the first time, and holy cow, I was missing out. I love grits.
You never heard of a grit?
I've heard of them. I never had them though.
I know you just said it's from a movie.
Oh. I don't watch movies, so I don't never get your references.
Hey Stone, tell Cool
Yeah.
Bro that I know what Lonesome Dove is.
Playing translator. Cheese and butter. Well, I'll tell you this, Doobie. Apparently there's a thing called grits casserole, and it's got cheese, butter, sausage, I think bacon in it, and I could see why it's easy to get really fat out here. Food is very fattening, but very good. Joe, Cool Bro wants me to tell you that he wants you to tell me about Lonesome Dove.
Stone, I want you to tell Cool Bro about me not being able to tell him about you about Lonesome Dove.
Oh man, I'm gonna need to take a Tylenol. This is like a whole nother dialect. Be eating pig feet next. I don't know about that, but
We need some levity in this thing so we can calm down.
yeah, I think that's how the rest of the season is gonna go. I'm just gonna do my best to crack jokes and stuff because watching this is gonna get pretty depressing pretty quickly.
You know, I never understood the appeal of pig's feet.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I never heard of that
snout.
as being edible. I've heard snouts. I never knew pig feet was edible.
It's kind of bottom of the barrel kind of food, isn't it?
No, this is my first time hearing about it.
Stone,
Cool.
tell
I'm not even
Cool
gonna
Bro-
try and say that. It's a tongue twister at this point. There's no way. Cool, bro. You're gonna have to tell him yourself.
Hold on, I got to look at Ali LaForce first. Except I have to look at Darvin Ham's big ass head. Come
Gotta
on,
look-
cameraman, do your job.
Gotta look at them all. Don't Germans eat pig feet? I couldn't tell you. I'm not German.
No, they eat haggis.
They eat beer and brats. Cool, bro. I'm not telling Joe anything anymore. If you want Joe to hear something, you're gonna have to tell him. I'm too confused. Oh yeah, shoot more of those. Do that again. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Look, I want the Lakers to win, but I also enjoy good basketball. That
I
was
don't
just
enjoy
that's
any
just
of
cool to
this right
watch.
now. I'm not enjoying any of it.
Why is Skylar Mason? I guess it's better than Hood Shafino. I forgot he's on the team. He can't screen navigate still. Never did that at LSU either. That's actually good footwork by Wood.
Oh, you
No
fucking
ground
assholes.
recovery.
Get the goddamn ball, man. Jesus.
Oh,
Oh!
that looked painful.
Woo! That was close.
That looked painful for both of them. Looked like his head went into his knees. About a cattle drive. My fave character is Newt. If you like westerny things, cool bro. If you're like into that sort of old time westerny type stuff, the singer I like, his name is Coulter Wall. He sings about a lot of that sort of stuff, and it sounds westerny. Oh yeah.
Nice save.
This is I'll give Darvin Ham credit. Oh yeah, 2 air balls in a
Nice
row.
save. Get it back. Get it back.
Look at yeah, I'll
I
type
don't
it
want
in the
Mays
chat
in there
for you,
right
cool,
now.
bro.
Damn it. We need better players in.
All right, look him up, cool, bro. This is a really smart move by Darvin Ham. For once, it's really just oh boy,
Fuck.
it's really just basic. But put Hayes in when Jokic is out. I mean, it's just logic. But I'm glad that he actually did it for once. See, this is a well-coached Nuggets team. They know that Wood can't pass out of doubles, so as soon as he gets into a post-up, they double him. That's just knowing your personnel. I mean, this is things the Lakers should be doing, little things like that. What's yours and Joe's favorite Western movie? I've seen Tombstone. I like Tombstone a lot. Oh, man, good putback.
Nice. Hayes is saving our ass right now.
It's because DeAndre Jordan's in the game.
Oh, that's right.
50-year-old DeAndre. Oh, there we go. That's why I like Skylar
Get it!
Mays.
Get it! Good job, Hayes. Mays, I mean.
Mays
Mays and
Hayes.
Hayes. Get in there! Oh!
It's fine. I'll take the foul there. I do think Mays as like a third string guy, like if you need him, if someone's injured for 5-6 games during a season, he's to me someone I like rostering. I would prefer him over Kyle Lowry. I think he's a good defender for his size, especially, and he's a good playmaker.
Favorite Western is Tombstone.
Oh, nice. Same. I only know it because my dad watches it.
Actually,
literally.
technically, it's No Country for Old Men.
Mhm. I saw Young Guns too. I like that one.
Young Guns was my favorite when I was growing up.
Yeah. Have you
Still
seen
is. Top
Giant
5.
too?
Huh?
Giant. I think it's with James Dean. I like that
I
one.
haven't seen it, no.
It's like 3.5 hours, but it's pretty cool.
I don't think you'd want to be like the real Wyatt Earp, cool bro. He was kind of a,
He's dead.
well, that too, but
They're trying to get the mismatch. That was a good switch by Mays and Hayes.
are you kidding me? Did that just happen?
See, Rui should have gone all the way and took the foul there.
Oh!
Nice.
From Mays to Hayes, baby.
Jokic is going to come in any minute now. they
That's
don't
when
want
you send in AD.
they don't want DeAndre out here. I do like Skylar Ozzy. I think he's a rosterable guy. I'll put it that way. Right. I don't feel the same about Christie.
What the hell just happened? Loosely based.
Yeah. Loosely.
Most Westerns are Hollywood makeups.
Isn't that what I'd have no idea what your dad talks about, cool bro. I have no idea.
Come on, Stone. I thought you were a scout.
I just wear this hat because it was cheap.
Oh. Get the damn ball, you freaking assholes.
The silver lining of this game is that not that I want Christie to be hurt, but hopefully he's okay. But maybe with minutes now, Ham will see that Mays is worth a rotation spot over Christie. Want me to tell you a funny story? Go for it. All right, now we need LeBron and Rui to attack Justin Holiday.
So
Oh, there you
Scarlet,
go. There you go. Attack Holiday. That has to be the game
Scarlet
plan.
and Blue says Stone makes me depressed.
I'm sorry. The Lakers make me depressed, and I'm just calling it how I see it. So if I make you depressed, then really that's the Lakers.
Are scouts discovered to be hired or apply for it? How would you say a team that you are good won?
Nice foul. What's that? Sorry.
Are scouts discovered to be hired or you apply for it?
It's very much like an internal thing. It's about who you know, and you only really hear about openings through people that you know. They're usually not made public. You usually can't go on like Indeed and find a scout job unless it's not for the NBA, but you can find like third party scouting. That I did that for a little bit, where you work for a company, you fill out your scouting report, send it to that company, and they will then sell your reports to an NBA team. So there's third party scouting agencies that do that as well, and those you can find more publicly.
Cool, bro. I never said Scarface was trash. I said it was not a good movie for a 15-year-old.
And I was like, I am watching it. So I watched it and told Gerald. And he told Joe. It's so funny, Joe's reaction. I couldn't tell you whether to watch it or not because I've never seen it. But I would take Joe's advice.
Chica, champagne, flash.
Ah,
They don't last.
thank goodness.
Chicas, champagne, flash. They don't last.
The spacing.
No, come on.
Spacing is so bad.
Oh, there you go. Oh, good.
I was halfway
Dodged
in.
2 bullets.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Why does Mays have the ball here? That's
Because of
why.
that. Because of that. I'm telling you, Mace is good. He's a good little backup. Give him 10 minutes.
Good job, Gary.
Did he? I think he played all 4 years at LSU, if I remember correctly. He was an undrafted guy. I think he went to the Hawks at first. Oh boy, take Hayes out and put Reeves in. Hayes is getting tired, and you have AD in now. You need the spacing. You can't have AD Hayes out there. If they close with Reeves and Mays, I think that's the best closing lineup for tonight. Skyler played well against us.
Tell Cool Bro in his dreams.
In your dreams, cool bro. Keep dreaming. Yeah. No, May did a good little pickup. Like I said, if he's your third string point guard, I feel like that's the perfect place for him. Not necessarily a regular rotation member, but someone that can, in pinch minutes, with all the games that, 10 games throughout the season, if Reeves or D'Lo were to miss, then you could put him in and get a little bit of, power off the bench. No, he's not a very good shooter. He's a good defender, so that's the reason I feel like he's rosterable, because he's not one of those. He's not like Dinwiddie where he can't shoot or defend, but he can defend even though he's small. He's real pesty, and he's a good playmaker. So I think as a third string point guard, I like him. Nice profile picture there, cool bro. I don't know if Joe can see it.
What is it?
If it's in playback, if you look.
You took a picture of me?
That's his profile. Now I'm
Look
not gonna.
depressed.
Now I'm not gonna know who Joe is when you're talking in the chat. Skylar Mays might have the highest B-ball IQ after our top 4 players. No, honestly, he might. He is a pretty intellectual, cerebral guy, because he's not super athletic, so he kind of has to rely on that. This is why I was another reason, which I kind of forgot to bring up, but to not really be that interested in Dinwiddie, apart from the fact he doesn't fit us at all because he can't defend or shoot, is the fact that he is. I this might be a hot take for people, but I think Mays is better for this Lakers team than Dinwiddie is. So I'd rather have Mays than Dinwiddie personally. But people are gonna think that's crazy, and people know established names as being like, if you're an established name, people don't want to think of the fact that maybe this no name guy might actually be better. I have a really tough time with that when I was doing draft stuff. I'd be like, this guy, even though he's ranked like 20 spots lower than most people, I think he's actually better than this guy, even though his name's way less buzz around it. But sometimes you just have to watch basketball, and you can see that guys that are no namers sometimes are better than the guys that have sort of some sort of name or reputation.
Craving,
I like your profile picture, cool, bro.
there's info that Spencer Dinwiddie might be coming, but I don't know.
That's all the buzz I've heard since the deadline ended. I really kind of hope not, but we'll see. That was actually the first ball movement I've seen tonight.
Yeah, that was good. You almost made it. Hey, say this again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He's
so
a
good.
beast. All right, it's time for the almost every game poll that we have to put up now. Is this game going to overtime?
I hope not. Don't sag. No more threes. No, don't stay with them.
Why do they
Dude,
watch him?
Jokic freaking.
They just watch Jokic and stand there. They're like, let's watch him dribble in. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man, that was nice.
that was almost really bad, but it ended up being nice.
I think LeBron was too quick on it. He should have
Yeah.
waited half a second and it would have been
Yeah.
clear, but it looked like Denver gave up on it anyways.
Yeah. I think Watson bumped into him and was like knocked off course. Look how close we are to the interior. That's how we need to be. That's if we did that all
Get the
game,
ball.
it wouldn't be this
Oh my
close.
gosh, LeBron, really, dude? Jesus. How many of those does he do in these kind of games?
Double. Stone, this is my lock screen. I can't really tell what that is, to be honest.
It's Mustafar.
What's that?
It's Mustafar. Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Nice. OJ makes me nervous in close games. Makes me nervous when LBJ starts chucking threes from 5 feet beyond the 3-point line in the fourth. That's what makes me nervous. I've never seen Star Wars Schoolgirl. I watched the first 3 minutes of one and I fell asleep because I was so bored.
Which one was it?
I forget. It was one of the older ones, not like one of the ones from the 2020s. It's not really my thing. Sorry. I'm not really into like fantasy stuff.
Come on, dude. What the hell's taking so damn long?
They gotta extend those readings out. Oh yeah,
All right,
there we go.
come on, guys. We need a 3-point play here.
God, we put Prince back in.
I guess no foul. Oh, there we go.
I don't remember, cool bro. It was a long time ago. We need to put Mays back in instead of Prince, and put Rui back in instead of Hayes.
You can do it.
I saw the Dodgers sign Clayton Kershaw. Or they're going to.
Yeah. It's.
Your favorite.
I got called a non-Dodger fan for it too. I guess choking in the playoffs at every turn is something I'm supposed to accept.
I'm just starting to get into baseball, so I'm very much a casual, or probably worse than that. But who's this Paxton guy that they signed? Is he good?
We'll see.
Mm.
Baseball is very fickle.
Mm.
A reliever can look like a movie star, all-star, god one year, and then completely shit the bed the next year. Yamamoto and Mr. Shohei were the big acquisitions this year.
Yeah, no, I know that much. I think Yamamoto. I mean, they were both like the two best players available, right, in free agency.
Yes.
Yeah, and the one kid, he's still in Japan. I forget his name, but he's. I think the Dodgers were looking at him too. He's like 19 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only watched highlights because I'm a casual still, but he looks really good. Month to month proposition baseball. The Mets signed a Japanese player. Yeah, wasn't it the Imanaga guy or something? I think that's who the Mets signed. Stone, you need to watch Star Wars. It's amazing. You probably watched A New Hope. It wasn't one of the newer ones. It was like from the 70s, I'm pretty sure. It's just not my thing, cool bro. The that sort of movie, sci-fi stuff. Man, I want those Mamba jerseys. The two best Lakers jerseys, in my opinion, are the black and the white. The ones that aren't even purple or yellow. Ironically, I wish they'd bring the white ones back. I don't remember, cool bro. I was probably your age when I watched it, and now I'm old.
Yeah, he's 25.
Yeah, I'm pretty washed.
Hey, look, I'm on TV. Jesus Christ. This is your future and present.
Look at those moves. They don't even look like real people. NPCs.
What the fuck was Mike Malone thinking reviewing that? He can't see the body foul? What?
Why do they have the ball?
How the hell did they not call that a foul? Wow. You got to be kidding me. Fuck you. Good. That's what you get. Bitch. That's goaltending. That's goaltending.
It was at least a foul for sure. Stun, there's a spaceship getting attacked and it goes CP30. I have no idea what you're saying, cool bro.
Yeah, and they're going to give the Defensive Player of the Year to Marcus Smart. Piece of
Isn't
shit assholes.
isn't he out?
I'm just joking.
My
They
bad.
gave Myles Garrett the Defensive Player of the Year in football. I'm sitting there going, this stupid fuck had 1 sack the last 6 games of the season. There's only 17 games. Plus he played 1 playoff game where he didn't do jack shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what a sack is.
Fuck it all. I don't give a fuck.
Oh boy. Take Hayes out, man. He's exhausted and not good right now. He's been in the game for like 15 minutes straight. The rotations are terrible.
God, are these guys gonna bitch every fucking foul they make with their stupid ass hair? So I'm going to remind everyone again.
Sack
The
is
last
a
time the
thing.
Lakers played Denver with these jerseys, was
Anthony.
game two of the Western Conference Finals, and Mr. Davis hit a game winner to win the
I
game.
have heard of Darth Vader. Cool, bro. I know who that is. Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker are the only people I've heard of from Star Wars. What a monster game. Oh, I know who Obi-Wan is. Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. Luke Skywalker's teacher. Nice. Main character. Ask cool, bro. Will the Lakers win this game? Oh, yeah, let me end the poll. See what you guys said. Looks like most of us think no. Here's the one yes. Show yourself. What about Han and Chewie? I don't know who Han and Chewie are.
Chapapa, we don't have enough.
Not joking, cool, bro. I know nothing
Spencer ain't
about
gonna make a
sport.
difference, dude. But we'll see. It's not usually exciting when someone's not valued in the NBA. Usually they're not good. That's why they're not valued. Was that the shot? Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Now you got to score.
No, don't give it to Prince.
Shoot the
Oh.
J. Shoot it.
Let's go. Let's go. I don't know who Han Solo is. Cool, bro.
Guys, you're not going to meet anyone in your life like Stone Hansen. Trust me.
Han is one of the most iconic movie characters. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Oh my
Motherfucker.
gosh.
Nice travel. That's it.
Well, what a day to be a Laker fan. That's the game, folks. He was better, Alan, because Prince sucks and Maze is okay. It is a loss. It's over. That was the dagger. Sometimes you gotta stay too good. So he says no idea on defense. I'm just gonna say that I would have been happy with a Prince and Max Christie for Royce O'Neal trade. The perimeter defense is just albatross. Yeah, in less than a minute. Look at this. This is right after Murray just did the same exact thing because Prince went under a screen.
That was the play they ran out of the timeout.
That's it. We're not making the playoffs, people. I remind you of your brother. I don't know if that's good or bad. Play like we did tonight. Doesn't matter if you can't close, Aussie. if you can't close it, then it was all for naught. It was a wasted game.
All right, folks. I'd like to thank everyone here on Playback for sharing the evening with us. For those of you on the live chat, we're going to be switching over to the post-game show. Gerald will arrive eventually here once he gets out of his
I'm out of the car, Joe.
when he gets out of his no windows van with no reception.
I'm out of the car.
I won't be able to make the post game because it's already like almost it's 11:30
Stone is
here.
going to go back to Pluto where he belongs. Where
appreciate
he
it,
likes
Stone.
to.
No problem.
Being
Make
a
sure-
part of the playback.
Make
and
sure
this
to do
morning.
it. Yeah, no problem. Make sure to
Don't
do a
ask
ham
Stone
rant
to,
for me.
Don't ask
I
Stone
will.
for anything that doesn't matter because he
Yeah.
doesn't know.
This was a terrible ham game, 100%. So, all right, I'll
It
listen to the
was.
pod tomorrow. I'll see you guys.
You got
Later,
it.
dude.
Thanks again, Stone. Thanks
Yep.
again, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow night on Playback, and coming up here in just a few minutes for the post game.